God has sent me, convinced that my energy is not biological. Prime Minister Narendra Modi?
Here's a summary of the article.
Your profile can be used to present content that appears more relevant based on your possible interests, such as by adapting the order in which content is shown to you, so that it is even easier for you to find content that matches your interests. Content presented to you on this service can be based on your content personalization profiles, which can reflect your activity on this or other services, possible interests and personal aspects. Information regarding which content is presented to you and how you interact with it can be used to determine whether the content, e.g., reached its intended audience and matched your interests. Reports can be generated based on the combination of datasets regarding your interactions and those of other users with advertising or content to identify common characteristics. Information about your activity on this service, such as your interaction with ads or content, can be very helpful to improve products and services and to build new products and services based on user interactions, the type of audience, etc. Content presented to you on this service can be based on limited data, such as the website or app you are using, your non-precise location, your device type, or which content you are interacting with. Certain information is used to ensure the technical compatibility of the content or advertising, and to facilitate the transmission of the content or ad to your device.
This post received a score of 16,000, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This never ends well. The absolute lunacy. In a candid moment, he shared, "When my mother was alive, I used to believe that I was born biologically. After she passed away, upon reflecting on all my experiences, I was convinced that God has sent me. This energy could not be from my biological body, but was bestowed upon me by God. Whenever I do anything, I believe God is guiding me." The extra lunacy there is that it's not, "I do what God tells me." It's, "What I do, God approves." Fairly irrelevant. The people that believe God guides them just do whatever the fuck they want and say it was God's word. It's like when you sneak into the kitchen, willingly get a snack, then you just justify it in your head with whatever BS comes to mind other than you being weak-minded lol. If we're not supposed to have midnight snacks, then why is there a light in the fridge?
Checkmate snack Nazis. When a single person gets too much power, he either becomes crazy or delusional. Modi may become both.
Another god in the making. The globe is filling up with the political messiahs. A sign of the times. Convinced that my energy is not biological. Hubris.
For a non-biological energy being, he sure has a lot of security there to guard the biological part.
Just like your regular faith healer who runs to the hospital when they get sick.
Or like the prophet that dies in the middle of a church sermon and the only way to revive him is to quickly fill the collection plate. This would be funny if it wasn't coming from the head of state, in the world's most populous democracy, that shares a hot border with China, currently allied with Russia. FK.
And linked to the International Democracy Union. And carrying out assassinations in Canada. Whose nation is providing the lion's share of new immigrants to Canada.
To be fair, I've never met a bigger group of anti-Modi folks than Indian Canadians.
Then you haven't met folks who recently got PR or are on track to get PR. Indian Canadians who are born in Canada are much less nationalistic than their parents, grandparents.
Indians born in Canada usually try and distance themselves completely from the country and politics, having grown up with many.
I was born in Canada and my family doesn't like to talk about Indian politics cause it's a little insane over there.
Which god? Whichever one is required for the situation at hand.
Polytheism FTW.
I can't take people like this seriously. Lol, what does that even mean? He thinks he's godlike? Maybe he can stop the heat wave going through his country. Cure cancer or something.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.